What's going on, world? It's your boy SenseiRip, and I'm back again with another video. Today we got a clip of rapper Fat Joe reacting to the news of Will Smith being banned from the Oscars for the next 10 years. The news was announced earlier today, and let's see what Fat Joe got to say about it. So y'all check out the clip, and I'll hit y'all with my commentary afterwards. Let's get it.
They banned Will Smith from the Oscars. Now, I did a whole show on this in here, and sometimes, what I noticed, man? I noticed when you dislike someone for a certain for any particular reason, no matter what they do, if you don't like them, you're always not gonna like them. I just don't understand. It's very rare to change somebody's thoughts of you if they really feel that way. And so, even like me, I dislike Donald Trump. If Donald Trump saved a little girl or 10 kids at a river, I would say thank God he saved them, but I still wouldn't like Donald Trump. Or I would think he paid to set the shit up. It's just like that, right? And so when Fat Joe says certain things that, most of you guys love me and you follow me, and let's just say you always tune in to hear what Fat Joe got to say and his opinion. And then you got some guys who try to tear me up on Twitter and all that. And so I did a whole show bigging up Will and Chris Rock, the living legends. And I explained how it's hard as a celebrity, and they talked about his wife's hair. I love Will Smith. I don't only love Will Smith, I worship Will Smith. He's one of our leaders, one of our ambassadors. So when I came out, Erica, the other day from the Reverend Al Sharpton Action Network, and it's crazy that it's crazy, man. Erica, because, Fat Joe, man, he one of the guys that give a fuck about the people, man. Ain't that some shit? He one of the guys that really give back, really open businesses in the hood. Somebody's having a problem. Don't give a fuck if you white, black, Spanish. Fat Joe's coming to help. So I'm at Reverend Al Sharpton's Action Network convention. I might have been the only rapper there talking to the people about unity and blacks and Latinos together. Just a bunch of real important things. And so I come out there with Reverend Al, been supporting him my whole life. And so I turn around and I come out in TMZ, and that's my girl. She always, Joe, what do you think of people are saying Will Smith? So I say, if we're going to tell the truth. Now, some people don't like the truth. I noticed that too. Some people don't like the truth. And especially in our community, people rather stay quiet. That's that type of shit that kept shit going on forever. So she asks me, right? And my guard is a little bit down because I know this woman for a long time. So she says, Joe, I'm out here with TMZ. Do you think some people are saying, it's a bad look for black people and brown people that Will did it? And so I answer and say the truth. My answer was, Will's the biggest. He's the best. We love Will to death. But it didn't look bad on black and brown people. Why? Because they always say they can't let us have nothing. They always say we don't deserve it. We don't know how to act. You had Will Packer and Shayla put the whole thing together. I believe the second black producers to do it, because I think Jesse Collins did it first. But in any case, it felt diverse. And then Will Smith, to me, is the friendliest, the best, the greatest heart, the greatest spirit. And then he went up, and I even said, I understand if Fat Joe did it. I understand if 50 Cent did it. These guys are crazy. But for Will Smith, the best we have to offer, lose is cool, do that. It definitely stained us and made us look bad. Now, is Fat Joe the guy who's supposed to answer this? Sometimes when people come at me in a racist way, they need to check themselves. Just because you Spanish don't mean you ain't racist. Just because you black don't mean you ain't racist. Just because you white don't mean you ain't racist. Now I want everybody to be pro-brown, pro-black, pro-Jewish, pro-Muslim. But sometimes, you say some racist shit. And it amazes me, and I'm just talking in a whole, some shit, and so Fat Joe is a white, Spanish, a Puerto Rican and Cuban guy. My father's dark skin, my godfather's dark skin, my best friend's own dark skin. Grew up black and Spanish my whole life. Now, sometimes I comment on shit because I really grew up 90% black in my projects, right? And I comment, and I don't think like, oh, he's a non-black commenting on, I don't know what that is. When I grew up, chances are the first person my mother ever introduced me to as, let me see this little nigga Joey got green eyes. So I don't know the difference of what y'all getting at or whatever the case. So some new woke shit. And so would it be different if I said the things I said if I look like Felix Trinidad? Would it look different? Would it be different if I look like Dave East, which is half Spanish? Or maybe I look like Fab, which is half Spanish? Or maybe Jim Jones, which is half Spanish? Or maybe Pop Smoke, which is half Spanish? Which is so I don't know. Is it just I'm too light, so I'm not certified because I'm too light? To some of these real radical guys, the shit bugs me out. It's the green eyes. I don't even know where these people come from. And so breaking news, the way, so I just felt like the truth. If we was talking without a camera, if it wasn't TMZ, and we was talking to each other, we'd be like, damn, man, this shit fucked up. This shit fucked up. And imagine if Erica Ford is Panamanian, Afro, dark-skinned sister in the streets, front line. So maybe if Fat Joe looked like that, these radicals wouldn't be so upset at Fat Joe. This shit be bugging me out, right? And so my thing is, imagine Chris Rock would have swung back at Will Smith at the Oscars. And then at that point, the securities would have it would have been the Source Awards. Right? And so I'm glad that Chris Rock didn't swing back. And was he wrong? Yes, he was wrong for saying that joke on Jada. I wish Will would have just took him to the back and didn't handle it like that. Because so much work was put into these Oscars.
Well, let's talk about it, y'all. That was rapper Fat Joe reacting to the news of Will Smith being banned from the Oscars for the next 10 years after striking Chris Rock on stage, man. Since the announcement was made yesterday, a lot of people took to social media to give their take on this whole situation, right? I've seen people say that, the terms of this discipline is a bit harsh and extreme punishment. And my thoughts on that is, I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised that, they would make such a big deal out of this incident, because that's usually how it goes, man. They love to make example out of our people in hopes to prevent the next person from doing what Will did that night on stage. Now looking back at it, right, it's going on 3 weeks. I think it's safe to say that Will Smith regrets putting his hands on Chris, because now a lot of, companies and, movies he had working, cooking up, they've now put everything on hold. Netflix, all the big name, companies are now saying, let's put a pause on working with Will. So now you have to deal with the aftermath of your actions. And that's responding to, those who deemed what Will did very honorable. Now you have to see that this is real life consequences that come with that simple, slap on stage. What was, deemed a historical moment in television history is now just, one big shit show. Because now, looking back, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Everyone's speaking on Jada, right? And how she's embarrassed this man more than Chris will ever embarrass Will. And again, that's people's opinion. I don't necessarily agree with that, because I'm not a part of Will and Jada's relationship every day. But I will say that, this is not a good look. And as men, we have to be able to control our emotions. Whether the joke was disrespectful or not, there are ways in which you can handle that. And I'm a little disappointed because, I assume that Chris Rock, was friends of Will and Jada, right? Chris Rock did a whole documentary talking about black women hair. So for him not to be that aware of, Jada's condition with alopecia, that rubs me the wrong way, right? Come on, Chris. You got to be more aware of these certain things. But again, he's a comedian, right? Comedians have said worse on stage. So again, it's a delicate situation. You're sitting at the front row. Of course, comedians is definitely going to joke you. That's what they do. You're lucky it wasn't D.L. Hewley back in the day. It probably would have been worse. But all together, man, all of this shit is just one big shit show. And it's sad that, Will got to go through all of this shit because he felt like he was defending Jada. Now, fellas, women, y'all see, y'all make decisions like this, and now you have to live with the terms, right, of the discipline. You have to deal with the aftermath that comes with your decision making. So let that be a lesson learned, man. One slap. And again, everybody's not Will Smith, okay? Everybody don't have a bank vault full of millions of dollars, so a regular motherfucker like me and you slap somebody, oh, what's up? We done. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Do y'all agree that the 10-year ban was a bit extreme and harsh? Or do y'all think he should have got hit with more years? All right, so y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all thought, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. My name is SenseiRip, and I will catch you guys at the next upload. All right, so until next time, peace.